VII is less than a year away, and it might just be the most insane movie in the franchise yet. Matthew Lillard's Stu is confirmed, former heavyweight champion David Arquette is back as Dewey. Oh, and did we mention this time around, Ghostface could be everyone? Yeah, we're talking AI deepfakes and a plot twist that could change this franchise forever. With SCREAM VII creeping closer, we've got all the major updates, shocking rumours, and of course, some killer theories. So grab your voice changer and enjoy this debut episode of /SCREAM VII. SCREAM has featured a lot of different types of killers when it comes to Ghostface, from family and friends, the love interest, and even the previous killer's parents. And the films have tackled bigger and bigger subjects like the dark side of social media, the movie industry, Hollywood, and of course violence in movies. We already know that SCREAM VII is coming, with SCREAM VIII also apparently in development. But for SCREAM VII, Kevin Williamson is directing. Now, he's written most of the previous SCREAM films, but it's never directed one, so it's a little bit harder to say what he might be planning. The confirmed cast is quite different from the cast of previous movies. No, not just because too many of them died in it, but because of the real world drama between the actors and the studio. SCREAM legend Matthew Lillard has gone on record criticising SCREAM VI, specifically for straying too far from the franchise roots.
The last one to me is too violent. I don't really understand Ghostface running around with a shotgun personally. For me, that's not clever. I think one of the great things that Kevin did, and I'm excited to see what he does for the future, is that, I think that the movie's smart, and I think the movie always has to be really smart and funny. I do think there's great moments to find levity in horrific circumstances and not play the joke.
Given that he's officially joined SCREAM VII, would this mean his opinion on the movies factor into the direction of the series? Either way, we see Scream going back to basics in a way. No more parental hallucinations or Ghostface shrines, just classic killers with cool motivations. Like we said before, Matthew Lillard has been cast in the movie, though it is in an undisclosed role, but we can't see him returning to any other role than Stu. Studios do normally hide characters from a movie before it's released, but as the cast of the movie is public information, they announce the actors without saying who they are playing if they want it to remain a secret. I think a really good meta plot could be about Stu being mad at the other Ghostfaces, the ones that have popped up over the years since his original scheme, and now he's coming back to show them how it's done. I mean, the character is literally bringing the movie back to its roots. If Stu's gonna come back, you gotta do a callback to his death. I guess the final clue would be a broken TV. And right before the reveal, the characters see a deliberately placed CRT TV with the screen smashed. And this would make the audience members in the know that remember Stu freak out, as they know what's about to happen. But that is not all, because scorching hot off the press, David Arquette is officially back as Dewey Riley in SCREAM VII. This is despite his brutal death in SCREAM 2022. This all comes from Deadline, which means it's pretty damn legit. I mean, sure, let's just bring everyone back from the dead at this rate. But let's be serious. How the hell is Dewey coming back? I've seen some chatter that he'll appear in a flashback scene, potentially revealing a major clue about Ghostface that ties into SCREAM VII's mystery. And yeah, I can see that happening for sure. But is there another reason for Dewey's return? Well, to answer that, we need to switch gears. Slightly.
You like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie?
So yeah, one of the major rumours on the streets is coming from an incredibly reliable scooper known as Daniel RPK, and also appearing on sites like Bloody Disgusting. They say that the main plot of the movie is Ghostface using AI and deepfakes as part of their scheme. If the rumours are true, Ghostface wouldn't just be a masked killer this time. He'll be everyone. AI deepfakes could let him taunt Sidney with voices and images of the past killers. Some think Dewey, Stu and Roman will appear as hallucinations, like Billy Loomis in SCREAM V. Others believe the new Ghostface will constantly shift between OG voices, keeping Sidney and us totally on edge. Damn, that also might mean the return of Ghostface mastermind Roman Bridges' voice mimic device. I mean, this is all pretty topical and fitting. Before 2022, realistic recreations of other people's voices was impossible, especially a small handheld device that can replicate any voice instantly. But now we are able to do that, and it takes like 2 minutes with free online software. So yeah, I can definitely see this plot happening, but maybe a little bit more modernised and realistic this time around.
Roman Bridger, director. And brother.
Alright, we've covered the major rumours, the insane AI theory, and the wild returns in Scream VII, but let's be real, this franchise isn't stopping anytime soon, so that got us thinking, where does Scream go from here? What's left to explore, and how do you keep the Ghostface legacy fresh? Well, grab your popcorn because we have cooked up some killer ideas for future Scream movies, from viral marketing madness to a sinister true crime twist. These are the potential Scream plots we need to see play out.
Welcome to Act 3.
Run! Viral marketing gone wrong. The movie studio is carrying out killings, doing it to drum up hype to promote the latest Stab movie. This one takes major aim at modern viral marketing, or violent marketing in this case, to say nothing of other horror movies' marketing gimmicks that sometimes go too far. There are more killings the closer the movie gets, and it always seems to be right before a trailer. But they get found out when something in the trailer gives away that people making the movie are also doing the killings. At first it seems like the movie is just happily benefiting off of all the killings, or at least not minding it's helping the spread of the movie, but later we realise it's more than that. The Stab movies have been basing their plots on the original killings, but now real life killings seem to be based on Stab. When the characters learn of the studio's deranged tactics, they are appalled and they find out that it's all just marketing for a movie. Their ultimate goal is to kill Sidney Prescott on the opening night. Talk about a red carpet. And then perhaps the follow-up movie after this could be that they're turning it into a found footage thing. Now, not only are they killing people, but they're filming it and putting it in the movie. Mum and dad face duo. In this movie, we break from previous connections with a mother and father Ghostface team. The children's friends get suspicious that their kids aren't being killed. The kids of the parents defend them because they don't know they are actually committing the murders. Their motivation is that other parents in the friend group did them wrong, so they're getting revenge by killing their kids. I kind of imagine a scene where this all plays out. It's a sleepover with all their friends, but they go to the toilet and get a Ghostface call. So they're like, okay, which one of you is it? Not thinking the parents. One of the kids runs downstairs to the mum and dad who are in the kitchen. The mum turns around and has red stains on her top. But she lifts up a cooking spoon only to reveal she was just making dinner. But later we learn this was actual blood. Night Killer. Okay, so this one is sort of a twist on Nightcrawler. A news reporter who covers the killings in the movie is also committing the murders. There could be some red herrings. While Sidney or Gale are after him, he gets a message from Ghostface saying lights, camera, murder. It seems like a threat, but later we know it's a confession, poking the bear as he is the murderer. There is a scene where we see him filming Ghostface from the character's POV, but it's later revealed it's just someone he hired to wear the costume to look like he's not Ghostface. Then the reveal happens when they're all stood around Ghostface and say, "Where is the cameraman?" We then cut back to Ghostface and he takes his mask off to show he is there. This is essentially Gale Weathers' motivation, but done for real this time. But I don't know, Scream fans, what do you think? We've covered the biggest updates, the wildest rumours, and even pitched some killer sequels, but now it's over to you. What do you think about Scream 7? Are you on board with the AI Ghostface theory? Is Dewey really back? Or is there something more sinister going on here? And let us know what you think of our Scream sequel pitches. And hey, if you loved this debut episode of First Slash, then let us know which horror franchise we should cover next. Make sure you subscribe to Oddly Horrific for more news, theories, speculation, and insane pitches from the world of horror. Because trust me, we've got some oddly and terrifyingly good content coming your way. I've been Connor for Oddly Horrific, and I'll see you in the next one.